Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing in that Discord channel?
Sir, film. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another fantastic episode of the JNT podcast. I'm your host, Talon.
And I'm your host, Jack.
All right, Jack, you mind explaining to us what we're going to be talking about this podcast?
So, today we're talking about a pretty hot subject right now, and that is Halo Infinite, which everyone is talking about because everyone's excited for it.
For all the right and wrong reasons. Let's be honest. Me personally, I don't play games too much anymore. I just don't play. I have other things to focus on. But Halo Infinite is a game that I'm really looking forward to. But that being said, one thing that does need to be said is where's the multiplayer campaign?
That,
Why?
that, I almost said I'm not gonna buy this until they add the multiplayer campaign, but I got over that just barely, and I'm going to buy it,
Barely.
but just barely because
I
that.
don't. Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna play the campaign until multiplayer campaign's out.
Nope, I'm playing multiplayer until they release multiplayer campaign.
Yeah, seriously, that's very irritating to me. Like that's a key staple or one of the key staples for the Halo franchise, you know. You could mess around on the campaign with a lot of your friends and just have fun, you know, like with the campaign. Campaigns are not usually seen as like multiplayer things. Like if you look at Call of Duty, a lot of their campaigns are solo uh, experiences that you have to experience alone, which sucks. That's not fun. Like, sure, the story's cool, but like, I'd rather experience that with friends, right? That's what games are, stuff you experience with friends. So I don't know. That's just kind of my opinion on that, and ugh, very very irritating.
Yeah, it's what made the Halo campaigns unique from Call of Duty. Call of Duty, the campaigns have always been just a single player experience, and that's why I've only played a few of the campaigns, and those are the ones that everyone said, "Okay, drop everything, you have to play this campaign." Those are the only ones I've
Seriously,
played. I skipped all the
Jake.
ones that I haven't had to play.
Yeah, Jakey boy here. We would talk about. I like campaigns, like no matter what. I enjoy multiplayer campaigns a lot more, but I just like them no matter what. Jakey boy here doesn't play them as much as I do. I remember when I first got uh, COD Cold War. Um, I I like finished the campaign in like 2 hours, and Jakey boy here, I'm not even sure if he's played the campaign yet. He might have, but I don't know. And it's not even that bad of a campaign if you ask me. I think it's one of the better ones compared to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019. You know, it's a lot better than that, but it's still a Call of Duty campaign. Like you don't get much out of it besides story. And even then, the story doesn't really affect the gameplay too much. While with Halo, it's Spartans versus elites or whatever they're called, the Covenant. You
Yeah,
know,
like if you've ever seen like the Reach campaign, I know that one's a pretty popular one. That it's a story like most Call of Duty campaigns are like you kill bad guy who wants to destroy the world. Like that's every campaign in a nutshell right there. Reach was that one had a pretty good
different,
story
very
connected to it.
different,
It wasn't
and you
instant
don't
kill
even
though.
win.
Nope.
You don't even win,
Sorry for anyone who
which
hasn't
is
played it, but it's like a 10-year
oh
old. It's like a 10-year-old game, so
yeah,
sorry.
suck it up. No, I'm just kidding, but um, yeah, it's Halo is definitely just it's it's a franchise that I see that holds a lot of friendship to it and community with it. You know, it to me it shares a very positive community, and the community is just positive is what I'm trying to say. While with Call of Duty, you think back of like 360 and how angry everybody was and all the really bad things they would say. And sure, that's with all games, but even then, Halo still feels like it's got a very good fan base, despite the fact that 343 really messed up 4 and 5. Well,
And
maybe not so much 4.
and even then, I still kind of enjoyed both of them, just for the fact that they were Halo. The unique gameplay Halo offers has always drawn me in, and I've always enjoyed their games, even if they're not the strongest in some aspects. I've still enjoyed them.
Yeah. I've played 3. I've played Halo 3 once. But unfortunately, it was just the campaign. This was when I would go to my friend's house and he'd have his 360. I was about, I'd say, 9 at the time. And so I don't have much experience with Halo. Most of the stuff that I do say about it is stuff I read off of online or from YouTube videos. But from what I can gather from an outside perspective is that it is a very good fan base. And I think Halo Infinite is going to be promising. Um, like I really overlooking the fact that multiplayer campaign won't be a thing on first release. I still think it's going to be promising. It's going to be a good change for what we've seen in the past couple of years with 4 and 5. I think Halo Infinite is going to be probably it has the potential to be the best Halo game in the franchise, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, and kind of steering the conversation towards the actual multiplayer aspect of it. I know there's definitely been mixed opinions through the betas. I haven't personally gotten to try it yet, but from what I've seen and the impression I've got is that it's looking pretty good, and I know that there's a lot of differing opinions on that, but me personally, I think it's going to be pretty promising.
Yeah, I think that if they okay, how do I say this? I think that they if they stick to the roots of the old games like 3 and Reach, I think that it can be a great game, but also branch off of the good parts as well. Like keep furthering um how you say the gameplay a bit more. Like I know sprint for a while. I don't quite remember, but I know just sprinting in Halo was a problem because maps weren't built for it. I think that if they build the maps correctly with the old kind of feel of a Halo game, but they make it well enough to incorporate sprint, I think that'd be really nice. And I don't remember if it's a Jack, does Halo Infinite have the grapple feature where like
Mm,
you can grapple
I
onto weapons or something?
In the recent campaigns, I don't think so. I never really played 4 and Five's multiplayers very much. But I do not think they do. But that's might just be my bad memory. I haven't played a Halo game in quite a few years at this point.
I do know that Infinite has that, right? I can't quite remember. I do know that it has something on the lines of that. I think that's really creative. It kind of gives a whole new strategy to it besides whatever the strategies were in the other games. I think that new ideas is good, but you don't want to butcher it. You have to level everything out perfectly. And I kind of when I watch, like the betas being played of that, I think that it is very balanced, and I think that's good for a Halo game, especially since 4 and 5.
Yeah, uh, to be honest, that's all I had to say about um, Halo Infinite. I didn't.
Yeah,
Oh, something I did want to bring up, and at this point, when you're talking about like Halo Infinite and all that, it's kind of inevitable to bring up, inevitable, whatever, is Splitgate. Um,
Splitgate.
so Splitgate, it's the basically Halo-based shooter. Guys probably heard of it. It's grown pretty largely, but it's just basically Halo with portals.
Yeah,
And I personally enjoy the game, but I think for a lot of people, they're just playing it in order to hype themselves up for Halo Infinite,
I think that's what it is too.
which kind of sucks because personally, I enjoy the game quite a bit. But I think a lot of people are just playing it for a new Halo feel, just to get themselves ready for playing Infinite. So
Yeah,
all it feels like it is, sadly.
unfortunately, I haven't played it. I don't play video games too much anymore. If I do play any video games, it's on my brother's Xbox, and it's probably Battlefield 1. I love that game so much.
We should
But
try to make a
overall,
video on that.
yes, we should. We really
Next
should.
video, we gotta do that.
Yeah, we next episode will definitely be that. And summary of this, I think Halo Infinite's a great game. It's a shame that they're not doing campaign multiplayer. That is very irritating to say the least, but overlooking that, I think it has the potential to be one of the best Halo games in the franchise.
Promising, but
Um,
could be flawed.
True. Something I would also like to bring up. Sorry for the bad uploading schedule for the weekends. That's my fault. I'm not exactly the greatest working partner.
No,
Um,
it's a mix of it's a lot of school as well. It's kind of hard to work around
School,
school.
baseball, sleeping, and but hopefully, no guarantees, but hopefully next week or maybe even tomorrow, because I'm feeling podcasts this week to make up. We can work on that. Also, link in the description. We'll have our gaming channel. We're probably gonna have an upload by
By the
tomorrow
time
as well.
by the time this video's
By the
out, you'll probably see a video up on there. If not, it
Yeah,
means we got lazy and decided not to.
that or something just bad happened.
Both very,
Uh,
very possible with us.
yes, yes.
Alright,
But
well, thanks for watching
I
this far.
yeah, we'd like to thank you for watching.
Yeah, that's
What?
I feel honored anytime someone actually makes it to this point in a video because you've been watching us for like what 15 minutes straight. That's
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
yeah.
Well,
All right.
yeah, thank you guys, and we'll see you on our next upload.
Later.
And quick note before you go, guys, we're gonna start giving viewers the opportunity to hop on the podcast and talk about what they want to talk about. So, like, say if there's a game or a band or a type of music you're really passionate about, we're gonna be giving viewers the opportunity to hop on the podcast and talk about that with us. So, just an opportunity we wanted to let you guys know about. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. One more quick note, guys. Talon and I just got a new manager to help us out with the podcast, and we're going to have him tell you all about our new Discord server and our Instagram.
Hey guys, my name is Evan, and I will be the new manager for the JNT podcast. I will be managing the Discord server, and I will be managing overall operations for the podcast. I have created the Discord server based off of the community and that surrounding the podcast. There are a few unique aspects about the podcast and the Discord server which I would like to discuss. Once you enter the Discord server, you will immediately be greeted by the Me6 bot. It will give you, basic information and stuff like that. Scrolling down, you'll be able to see the community tab, where you can talk with tons of people. You can talk with anyone in the community. You can talk to owners, moderators, anybody. Scrolling even more down, if you need help in terms of the server, if you need help with another person, if you need help managing and anything with the server or just getting around, anybody can be there to help you. If you just want to relax and chill, we do have the music section in which you can relax. You can be alone and listen to music if you want to, or you can listen to music with friends. And further down, you will be able to see a behind the scenes in our new Instagram. The Instagram will be taking place on the at JNT Instagram, the official podcast for JNT. The Instagram will be the behind the scenes and you'll get knowledge before the posts of new episodes for it. That's all I have to say. Talon?
I manage the Instagram account, and like Evan said, it's gonna be updates or like behind the scenes, or like just insight drops, and I'll probably ask like questions, host a poll on what new video should look like for the podcast. So that's about it. I think this is going to be good. I trust Evan with everything to be our manager. And yeah, that's about it.
I have one more thing, Talon. I did forget to mention our different roles that we have in the Discord server. When you join, you will get the role of children. This role is for anyone that doesn't have another role that has joined. If you wish to put in for another role, you can put in for the role of manager or moderator. I currently have the role of head moderator and head manager. One other thing that you can do is you can put in suggestions. If you have any suggestions for a topic or anything really, you can put it down in the suggestions tab.
So yeah, guys, that's about it. We'd like to thank you for sticking around and watching this. And we hope that the future should be a lot brighter with Evan as our manager.